change that what's being thrown off to energy.
All right.
That's why when they're stepping in, like, do you notice that the room is getting colder here right
Yeah.
now? Okay.
Around my ankles, it's
Yes,
getting very.
right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right here.
Your dog is here.
Tori?
Yeah.
Really?
Okay. So, and not only I'm feeling that, but I'm also feeling my group stepping in. Okay. We're the room. That's why people feel all of a sudden cold, or they'll feel a chill to one side. And then all of a sudden, they're wondering, well, ooh, somebody just walked over my grave kind of feeling. Well, in a way it has, okay, because it's somebody from the other side has made that connection with you. Okay, now the only difference between them and us is this, the physical, the form, flesh. Take this off, they're still in human form at the level that they're at.
Okay.
All right? Now, they're vibrating, they're naturally vibrating at a higher rate of energy. So when they're stepping in, okay, it's going to cause a displacement in the auric field, causes your aura, causes your cell to start vibrating faster. Your heart will pick up. You ever see those fans, with the paddles?
Yeah.
Okay, we're like that. When we're in human form, the paddles are slow, they're moving, and you can count how many paddles there are on that. What do you call those things?
What?
The
fan.
The fan. The
fan.
one. Yeah. Oh, fan. Fan. I'm in my airhead mode right now. Okay. The fan, not the thing with the paddles.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So you can count. You can see how many paddles there are on the fan. Now, when somebody crosses over, it's like pulling down on the electrical cord that makes the fan go faster.
All right.
So the fan now is going really fast. And sometimes when you look at it, it looks just like a blur. Well, most of the time when it's on
high.
Vibrating high,
yeah,
it's like this.
Right.
But occasionally, if you look real close and you focus, it's almost as if in that second in time, half second time, everything stops and you can just barely make out the outline of the fan, of the paddle. Okay, that's the way we are and they are.
All
when
right.
they're in form, you can count the paddles.
Okay.
You can see the body. When they're out of form, out of the physical, it's vibrating so fast you can't really see it, but every now and then you'll get this blur, or you'll get this feeling of somebody right here.
I do. I did. I have.
Okay?
Yeah.
Yes. That's you doing what I do. And how many people, how many of our audience, I bet you every person that's being drawn to look at this show has had the same thing happen.
And that's why they're drawn to watch the show.
Watch the show.
Right, so they know they're not
aura.
crazy.
Yes. Well, even though I know what I'm doing, I still get called out that I'm crazy.
Well, I know.
But see, the difference between me and I guess maybe other mediums is I want to know what the natural scientific laws that cause phenomenon.
Right.
Okay? And it has to do with the aura, how important that aura is, how important that aura is to be cleared and cleaned.
I can always tell when my chakras are off. Yeah, I feel like that. I feel like that.
Yeah.
And I've said to you many times, I don't feel like I'm lined up.
Like yourself.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, the other thing with the aura, okay, and the simplest but most powerful visualization to clear the aura is one that I'm going to show you that we're going to teach the audience to do. Okay? But before we do that, I want to go back to what we were talking about, to forgive the unforgivable.
Right.
Okay. As long as you are holding on to the things that have happened to you in your past.
Okay.
The awful, rotten, miserable things that people do to us. The ones that should have loved and protected us. Okay, as long as you're holding on to that, you become your own victimizer. Because that individual, no matter what they've done, they're loved profoundly by the Creator.
Mhm.
God's within that one.
All right.
They've already been forgiven by the Creator. Already been forgiven.
Okay.
All right. But they're held 100% accountable. 100% accountable. And for those of you that need revenge, okay, here's what happens. And here's a good reason, part of the reason why it's okay to let go. When they cross over, and let's say they choose to go to the light. Not everybody wants the light.
All right.
They're scared stiff. God knows I'm dead. I'm going to hell for sure. Okay? And so they stay stuck here. But that's just the lie of the dark.
All right.
So anyways, so they cross over, they choose the light. They see everything they've ever done on a screen, right there in front of them.
Okay.
They're watching this, assessing it with their guides and their angels. And what's called the Kendall angel. The Kendall angel is the one that you know before you came in, that you get your talents, your gifts, who the parent is going to be. You work it with that angel. But anyways, you see all of this, the angels and your guides are assessing. You know, all those neat little things that you thought nobody would ever know because nobody sees or whatever. It's right there. So you're watching, you're assessing.
Okay.
Okay. Anyway. Anyways, you're watching this, you're remembering why and what your mindset was in that moment in time. You're remembering why you did that, okay? No matter what anybody tried to tell you, you're seeing it for yourself, why you
Right.
did it. Now, the closest thing that I know to be like hell, because there really is no such place, but for them it is. Now they have to feel what you felt like when they did and said the things to you they did.
Okay.
They have to feel how you felt when you were betrayed. They have to feel the pain. They have to feel what every single blow felt like.
All right. But I don't get to see it.
It doesn't matter.
Oh.
That part does not matter. Only know that they are feeling it. And if when they view it, they don't get the full impact of how you felt, they view it again. And they view it again, and again, and again.
All right.
Okay? They view all, you know, and like those people that, oh, they were saints while they were here.
Oi.
Okay. Now they're seeing it from their perspective, how when they judge, how does it feel, buckaroo? Okay?
Right.
They're feeling that. And it's like, that to me is like, okay, I can deal with this because now I know that somewhere, somehow, and I don't have to be there, they are getting it. And that's why sometimes when I'm doing a group or a session or whatever, and the abuser is able to come in, because once I start, I say my prayers, I'm creating safe space with my group.
All right.
And if they're being allowed in, oftentimes they're being allowed in to tell the person that's sitting here, like I'm getting from him right now, I'm so sorry, Tony.
Okay.
I'm so sorry. And it doesn't matter whether you say, I forgive you. All that matters is that he's here and you were needing to hear it. Okay? He's still held accountable whether you let him go or you don't.
Okay.
He's accountable. Okay? And now he knows what it's like to be betrayed. See, the thing is, if you don't let go that betrayal, and you have every right to hold on to that rage. How is it, who is it that said it? Shakespeare? Rage is a dish
Serve
best served cold.
cold. Yeah.
Okay. It's, yeah. There's some, it's like, I want you to feel every bit of it, buckaroo. It's like, okay. But the thing is, if you're holding on to that, when the Creator has already forgiven this person,
Mm-hmm.
you're going to manifest someone else in your life that will bring up the same issue of betrayal until you release it.
All right.
If
Okay.
you need a good enough reason to let this person go, it's to know that if you don't let it go, if you don't, and letting go doesn't mean you're forgiving them in the sense of true forgiveness is you flip it. I give it up for something greater. And the something greater is now you no longer have it in your auric field. You're no longer bringing in all the people in your life that prove to you,
Mm-hmm.
okay, that
Okay.
you are a victim.
Mm-hmm.
You no longer need that
No.
because now you've healed it. You're no longer making choices based on the betrayal. Does that make sense?
Makes perfect sense. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so here we go. I don't know. I don't like it when they do this to me, especially to my friend. Know that he stepped back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he's over there.
Mm-hmm.
He just needed to let you know that. Okay, so anyways, so here you are, all, okay, that you're, okay, I can let this go. I can really let it go because now I know I'm going to have more things in my life, better things in my life, because now I don't have to carry that heavy weight. It wasn't about me, it was about him,
All right.
whoever him is for you. Okay, now the other thing that's happening now is now that it's like it's being dissolved out of your auric field.
Okay.
Because your body no longer needs to show you, hey, there's a problem here
Mm-hmm.
and we need to clear this out.
I follow.
Okay, does that make sense?
Makes sense.
Okay, that's why people keep come to me and they say, why is it that I keep bringing in the same kind of losers over and over again?
Mm-hmm.
And then when we go back and my group, tunes in to where it originally began, they had never let it go. So of course they're going to keep bringing in the same situation because the auric field is electromagnetic. It magnetizes those people into your life till it's healed. Now, the other thing is the crazy thing, and we'll talk about this at some other time, but just a little thing. The people that have hurt you the most in this life or betrayed you the most are master teachers to you. You made contracts with them before you were born.
Huh.
Okay? So, like for instance, I made a contract with my father, the one that was going to be my dad. Okay? And in that contract, I said, hey, in this next lifetime coming up, I need to really have you mess with my self-esteem. Okay? And you're going to be my father, and you're going to be the best person to do it. And so my father would have looked at me and would have said, now why would I do this to you for?
Yeah.
You and I have been the best of friends many lifetimes. And you're wanting me to really mess with your self-esteem? And I went, yeah, that's the only way that I'm going to get it, Dad. And he looked at me and he goes, all right, I'll do what you're asking. But just know that when I'm done, you better remember that you're the one that asked.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but let's say from 1 to 10, the contract stated, okay,
Yeah.
he was only supposed to go up to a 4.
All right.
Okay, 10 being the worst, he went to a 14.
All right.
From 4 to 14, he's held accountable. But from 1 to 4, I am.
Okay. But you asked for that,
We asked for most of it.
but not all of that.
Not all of it. There are instances where, like like somebody's murdered off the street or whatever. Things like that. There are things that do take place that are not contracts. But this is like long-lasting things, that you're holding on to. People that were closest to you or whatever.
True.
Okay. So if you're needing why should I let this go? It's knowing that somewhere, somehow you can't. There was a contract made. But the problem was when my father got here on this plane, awful things happened to him. And rather than learning from those lessons, he chose to perpetuate the pain onto me.
Okay. Yeah. Well.
Okay?
Yeah.
So from going from the 4, that wasn't going to be hard enough. We had to go to a 14.
All right.
Do you understand?
Yep.
That's part of the accountability. Okay? So when bad things happen, but as long as you're holding on to that, okay, then you start going into whatever you believe. This happened to me because I was a bad person. And you start believing that. Or I'm stupid. I'm no good. I'm a bad person. And you believe it. You begin to believe it. That auric field is going to take that command that you've been thinking and is going to magnetize your field of energy.
Yeah.
To bring in every single person that will prove you right.
And I've seen that happen.
Yeah.
And as I've gotten older, I trust my judgment. I know what I've been through. When I get really angry, it helps me go forward. But it's not a bad anger. It's not a toxic anger.
Right.
It's, if I sit still too long, I lose control. I have to stay active and get mad, as I call it. Get mad. And then I'll do something.
But then, what do you do when you start slowing down?
I go to sleep. No, I really do. I go to sleep.
So are you clearing or is it being suppressed?
I'm clearing, I think. I'm feeling more in control when I wake up. So I have to be clearing.
Yeah.
I just go to sleep.
You're one of the unique. You're one of the unique.
Okay, because I go to sleep. I mean, the worst things in the world can be going on, and it has happened. I go right to sleep. I have no problem. I don't have to dwell on it or think about it. All I do is, okay, I have to sleep now because if I don't, I will hurt somebody. I will hurt somebody really, really bad, verbally, and I need to go back and kind of center myself. So I sleep, and then I'm fine. But I know what happened. But then I wake up with an answer.
You've accessed your higher self.
All right.
How great is that?
I never knew I was doing that until right now.
Yeah, you're accessing your higher self.
So anybody in the audience who find themselves saying, okay, I can't take it, I have to go take a nap. Go take a nap.
Yeah.
Go take a nap.
They're accessing their higher self.
Yeah.
The worst thing someone can do is to say they're lying about their feelings. Maybe I made it up. Maybe it really wasn't this. Maybe blah, blah, blah. Okay? And it's like you said, go take a nap.
Oh, I have to, because if not, sometimes I'll say to friends, I have to get off the merry-go-round. So, I have to get off, and I'll talk to you in a few days, and then I'm fine.
Okay. Now, this is only going to take maybe a minute or two.
All right.
We're going to show the audience, okay, and then we'll close our show. Okay. And then, this is the golden light visualization.
Okay.
All you have to do is either visualize yourself in the center of a pillar of golden light, totally pouring around you, like moving around you like this, okay? That's all you have to do. You just visualize that light, that pillar going straight up, going all the way down from the bottom of your feet, going all the way down.
Okay.
Okay? Now just if would you like to close your eyes, or you want to do it with your eyes open? It's
I'll
up to you.
close my eyes.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So now put the pillar of golden light around you. Okay. And as it totally goes around you, now just feel like the top part of your head opening up. And then see that gold light just moving down through you, just swirling around. Okay. And you might feel goosebumps, chills, or whatever. If you're doing that, that's real good because you're accessing your DNA.
All right.
Okay, and then as it goes all the way down to the bottom of your feet, feel like roots are growing. Bottom of your feet going into the earth.
Okay.
See that gold light moving through the roots. Got it? All the way
Got
to
it.
the center. And now just feel that grounded energy. That energy that's clearing is now moving back up through the roots, going throughout your whole body, touching, and we're going fast, going all the way through wherever you've got an ache or pain, feel it, just stay there for a second, clearing out, now going all the way back up through the top part of your head and pouring out around you like waterfall, going in and now going out, going in, now going out. Just hold it for a count of 7 seconds, 3 times a day.
Okay.
Okay, you can open your eyes. Okay, that's it. That's it. You can view that when you get into a car. You can do it for your children.
All right.
View it around somebody that's sick. You're just, they are feeling it. You're activating God within consciously.
Wow.
So
Okay.
thank you so very much. I'm so thankful that you're here with me.
Oh,
You
thank
make
you,
the
honey.
best co-host.
Well, because I really want to know and I really want to learn.
So, and I want to thank our audience for taking the time to learn with us as we go. And hopefully that you will be able to do these things so that your life begins to evolve and change as well. This is Gloria Warner-Nye saying goodbye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye now.